In now for the Reds, John Cross, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll...
Belted high and deep into right center. Springer looking up, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his third home run of the ball game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but...
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, who set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. John Cross will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. No hits to this point.
10.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. A double play. John Cross will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Just late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. And he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Mahle picks up his team-best 14th win in this one.
13 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in. Steven Matz gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. One more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Cross. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Out in front of it, strike one.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we take a look, the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? John Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No, that's it.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Round it, round it, round it, round it.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Hit to first.
All right, he's up. You're up.
A step on the bag for one. A throw to the plate, but one's all they get as the run scores. At the plate, John Cross, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Hey, your pitch, see it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Let it fly right here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to first. Scooped up.
Down, down, down.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, John Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. John Cross will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, your pitch right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very...
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding into the box, John Cross. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories, and there's one gone to start the night. Ready now for Cincinnati, John Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Seared down the first baseline. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Dig, dig, dig,
and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, John Cross, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that's the big one. Number 74. And it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead. He's done it. John Cross is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Now at the plate, John Cross. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Come on.
We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Come on, let it fly.
Stepping up now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
And another throw over. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Reds used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming in. But he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. John Cross is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, one time right now.
And the pitch. Line towards center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in, John Cross. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, big dog, right here
Comes
one
the
time.
first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Come on, guy. That's the ball. Good luck, huh?
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 75 on this great season. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Cross. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, man.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, John Cross. He singled his last time up.
You got it. Nice job.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit on the short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, John Cross. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And 8.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 25, John.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now batting, number 47.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Not shortstop, Jonathan.
And that misses, ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score.
The left fielder, number 33.
Get your picture got it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Winker.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Edgar Santana will come on in relief here. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Tyler Mahle will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Nobody better right there.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-roll.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues as the Reds strike first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in the switch hitter, John Cross. And their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Shaw is there, and the side is retired. Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Vogelback.
Founder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, John Cross. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. John Cross will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Great look right there.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Yank fouled off to the right. The 1-2.
Nope.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Baseball's a game of streaks and run. And hang on, he's out. So coming to the plate, Willie Adames, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short, reined in, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Digging in, John Cross, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball
right
game.
up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Hey, no one better here. Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Looking for runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show's coverage of Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So we'll take one more look. And at the plate, John Cross. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Into the box now, John Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Stepping up to the plate, John Cross, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So here's Avisail Garcia, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, John Cross, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Cincinnati get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Matthew Boyd records his 14th winning decision of the season. Eric Lauer